Pet food is big business. Americans spend $16 billion every year on pet food. But many owners probably have no idea what is in the food. Resident veterinarian and early show correspondent Dr. Debbie Turner-Bell joins us with more on that. Good morning.
Good morning. In some cases, you might not want to know what's in your pet's food. You know, after the huge pet food recall, it taught us that when it comes to food, what you don't know about your pet's food could hurt your pet. Do you know what's in his food?
No idea.
The third product is beef byproducts. Do you know what that is?
I wouldn't want to know, I don't think.
If I told you its whole carcasses could include beaks, feathers, might be a little manure, it's just all been cooked in a big vat.
I feel bad. I mean, outside of my husband and my kids, he's like one of the most important things in my life, and I don't know what I'm feeding him.
Interaction with the pet.
Veterinary nutritionist Dr. Edward Moser says pet owners need to care about ingredients.
When you look at a pet who's not receiving adequate nutrition, the things that you see are dull, discolored eyes, watery eyes, red eyes. You see poor
pet foods
skin.
Are regulated in the most bizarre way.
Dr. Marion Nessel is author of Pet Food Politics.
There's no real oversight of national regulation for pets, except for a few things that are on the labels of the cans and packs.
Here with us now is Ann Martin, an author whose profound research exposes what really goes into commercial dog food. Her books, Foods Pets Die For and Protect Your Pet, are the books your commercial dog food manufacturers don't want you to read. Ann, I know you're not a veterinarian and you don't consider yourself to be an expert, but clearly you were a concerned consumer.
We're seeing higher rates of cancers, autoimmune disease, liver and kidney diseases in dogs and cats. I did get a hold of government officials in the U.S. and found the pet food industry is virtually unregulated.
It's nasty ground we're entering in on, but let's be honest about it. Tell me a little bit about what's going into the food.
It is. Meat meal can be comprised of dead animals. These are dead animals that have died in the field, diseased, full of drugs. They can be comprised of roadkill, of zoo animals, of material from slaughterhouse facilities found unfit for human consumption, garbage from restaurants and grocery stores. And dogs and cats, our companion animals, can also be used. And the Ministry of Agriculture in Quebec advised me that they're cooked with their flea collars on, their tags, even the green bags they arrive at the rendering plant in. They're thrown in with the dead cattle, the dead horses, the garbage we discussed from grocery stores, etc.
When it comes to feeding the family dog or cat, we want to believe that we're buying the very best. But when was the last time you read the list of ingredients in your pet's favorite food?
I never read the label of my dog's dog food. I've heard just horror stories about the stuff that's in it.
You may be shocked to learn that federal regulations say it's okay for pet food to contain cheap fillers, potential allergens, certain chemicals, and even crushed bird beaks and brains.
It could be anything from heads, feet, intestines, undigested eggs.
Pet store owner Neil Rosenblum says concerns about what's in pet food have led to increased sales for natural pet food. In fact, a new report by industry analysts Package Facts expects double-digit growth of natural pet food in the next 2 years.
We're probably selling somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 70% high-quality natural dog and cat food in our store now.